Yes, yes, Triple H, baby. The music goes down because, as always, guys, if you follow us in our link in the bio, the break is always posted over there after. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, good luck. We are going to start. Kiwi, if I pull you fire, you better be watching my stuff. You better be coming in on other breaks. We pull fire. We do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Empty box. Madman Mike, welcome back in. Brother man. Let's get it. The house did eat 5 teams, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. Guys, we will not go through the base. On the score, we will not go through the base. We will pull the base off. There we go. First rookie is going to be for the Bears. Kyle Monagi. Iamore for the Titans. We do have our first numbered. Martinez. What the? Joe Namath on the Men of Canton. Joey B on the franchise. Jackson Dart for the Giants on the rookie. And for the Broncos at a 185 is going to be Jaleel McLaughlin for the Broncos going to Kiwi. Look at that. Kiwi numbered card right off the get-go. On I'm going to say the Blue Diamonds, but probably is. Here we go. Remember, guys, we are not going through the base. That one is a crazy looking one. That's the base. Take that out. Here we go. Golden for the Packers. Nobody took the Packers. That goes to the house. James Pierce. Rourke for the Niners. That's going to KJ. Starks for the Ravens. Okay. This is going to be one where I have got... Okay. Luther Burden III. I'm going to start calling that the graffiti for the Bears. Art Monk on the Men of Canton. Devon A-Chain for the Dolphins. I think Dolphins went to the house too. They did. 2025 rookie is going to go to Jaden Higgins out of 185 for the Texans. Again to the house. I'm telling you guys. To the house. Again. It's going to drive me nuts. I don't want to say that through all 6 boxes, but... I tell you, eBay says cracked ice. I don't know how. It doesn't even look like cracked ice. That one is going to be the thickie. So we're going to go back here. We're going to take the base off. We will start from the front. Barron for the Broncos. Colston Loveland for the Bears. That's going to Brian. Landon Jackson for the Bills. Jalen Milroe for the Hawks, going to my man E. We're going to come from the back. DJ Giddens for the Colts. That is going to the house on the yellow rookie. On the hot rookies, Cam Ward for the Titans. Going to Brad. Deion Sanders on the Men of Canton. Bo Nix on the franchise. All right, where's my kid reporter? I gotta get a kid reporter. Because they are backwards. Milroe will take that one off the front. There we go. It is a Stars. It is a Niners. Going to KJ. CMC. Nice. Let's see. That one there. Yeah, I just got you a frickin' Jalen Milroe on the base rookie. There we go. Get her down in there, but I've got to grab my bigger sleeve. Gotta grab my bigger top loaders. Got you a Jalen Milroe. We are gonna get that one right there. Jalen Milroe on the base rookie. Don't care if it's a base. Still nice. It's the starter right there. And Cam Ward, because everybody is sitting on Cam Ward right now for the Titans. Everybody is. Here we go. Take the base off the back. Nothing crazy. Wells Jr. for the Giants. Royals for the Chiefs. Kobe Bryant. Restrepo for the Titans. Judkins for the Browns. Patty Mahomes on the franchise. Terry Bradshaw on the Men of Canton. And Rashee Rice on the yellow. Wait a minute. I have a yellow sitting in here. I want to see something. Okay. Anybody else see something different with that one? That one has the pylon. There's something about that one. On the pylon. Somebody looked that up for the score. On the pylon. There's something different about that. So it's going to go right there. Because I've pulled the yellow before, but I don't know what it is with the pylon. It's not a press proof. Yeah, it's on the packs. I get that. All right. There's the base. McCord for the Eagles. Shedeur Sanders for the Browns. Tyler Show for the Saints. Devin Neal for the Saints. Drake May on the emerged. Amon-Ra St. Brown for the franchise. Jackson Dart on the hot rookies and on the yellow again. Bo Nix. It must be a non-rookie thing. Must be a non-rookie thing. I don't know. Jackson Dart. It's the new starter right there for the Giants. Shedeur Sanders. I don't know if I pulled him at all in the last frickin' break. Yeah, the packaging has a pylon. It doesn't make any sense because some of the yellow doesn't have those, which is interesting. Unless it's veterans versus rookies. That's your first Sanders this year? Well, there you go, my man. And our next thickie. All right, here we go. The base off the back. RJ Harvey. Donovan Jackson for the Vikings. Jordan James for the Niners. Mike Green. Oh. The wife may be mad at me for that one. Will come from the back. Brian Burns. That's got to be a veteran thing for the Giants on the yellow. Flip it. Penix on the franchise. Jaden Daniels on the emerged. And Malik Neighbors for the Giants. We already know where this one's going. Derwin James for the Chargers. Dirty T on the next patch. That's 2 patches out of that one. Not as many numbered as I thought. That one is actually pretty sick. Thank God Blue's not watching. That zoned in is blue and yellow sick. Take the rookies, put them there. Rookies will all still be sleeved. Biggest ones are going to go up on the board. Second box. No auto in that one. Yeah, that one was kind of surprising. Then again, out of 6 boxes on the last run, we only got 2 autos. So, they are not guaranteed in every box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All look thick. And the box. You need a patch and an auto? Well, I will do my damnedest. You just got your first Shedeur Sanders. Like, seriously. Well, we got a red out of this. There's the base. Base comes out. Kyle McCord for the Eagles. Shedeur Sanders again on the base rookie. How about that? Tyler Show. Devin Neal. McMillan for the Panthers on the emerged. CeeDee Lamb on the franchise. Trey Harris for the Chargers on the hot rookies. Oh, okay. Blue's not in here, right? Blue is not in here, right? On the red sparkle, this is going to be out of 25. Khalil Shakir going to Kiwi out of 25. Blue just jumped in and said, what the hell? Out of 25, Khalil Shakir, number 1 wide receiver for the Bills. Right there. That is sick. We are going to put Mr. Shakir, our Boise State boy, right up there on top. That is sick. Red Sparkle. Red Sparkles were out of 10 last year, so. Going to the biggest Bills fan. That's right. See, Kiwi, I told you. We got another numbered, and that's going to be the base. R.J. Harvey for the Broncos. Donovan Jackson for the Vikings. Jordan James for the Niners. Mike Green for the Ravens. Hot rookies going to the Colts. Tyler Warren on the hot rookies. Shedeur Sanders on the emerged. Going to the Browns. Going to Kiwi. Christian McCaffrey for the Niners on the franchise. All right. It is a blue. It is a rookie with a Michigan helmet on. We are numbered here. Mullings for the Titans. That is going to Brad out of 185. On the blue diamond, the blue cube, whatever you want to call it. That is sick. That is sick. The numbered are coming out a little bit more in this run, a little bit, it seems. But nice. Nice and gorgeous. Yeah, B-Rad, that is in its college uniform too. I like that. All right, we got a yellow, and we're going to come off the back. Take the base out. Not going through the base. Too much to go through. Golden for the Pack. Pierce for the Falcons. Rourke for the Niners. Starks for the Ravens. Egbuka for the Bucks on the draft class. Richard Seymour for the Patriots on the Mannequin. Myles Garrett is going to go on the franchise for the Browns on the yellow rookie. Brady Cook for the Jets going to Brad on the yellow. He's like, I own this pack. No, on that one you didn't. Well, you own that pack on all those, but... Oh, look, Jalen Milroe fell over. I bet he does that a lot this season. I'm just saying. Holy moly. That's a few quarterbacks getting up in there. All right. Cut out from the back. Take the base off. I don't know why Score puts the rookies in the front now. Simmons for the Chiefs. Brenningstool for the Chiefs. Walker for the Falcons. Ferguson for the Rams. Off the back, Trayvon Henderson for the Patriots. Mason Graham on the graffiti rookie. I'm going to start calling those ones the graffiti. Isaac Bruce on the yellow. Devon Achane for the Dolphins. Dolphins went to the house. So Not going to worry about that one. Probably less than Chino. We'll see. We will see. We will see what happens with that. Base off the back. Wells for the Giants. Royals for the Chiefs. Bryant for the Falcons. Restrepo for the Titans. Cam Scattaboo on the Giants graffiti. Caleb Williams on the franchise. Kellen Winslow. And on the yellow is going to be Joe Cribbs for the Bills. That's an old throwback. An old throwback. Oop, hold on. Gotta open the sleeves. Went through everything I had. Everyone but the Lions. Oh, we're not even there yet. Yeah, give me time. I got 4 boxes to go through. 4 boxes. Lions did good in the last one too. Lions did pretty decent in the last one. And I wouldn't say everyone. There's no Raiders sitting up there. And this one is going to be our thickie. There's the base coming out. Abdul Carter. Kyle Williams. Ashton Jeanty on the base. There's my boy. Jack Sawyer. Come from the back. Tajay Spears on the yellow for the Titans. Drake May on the franchise. Colston Loveland on the graffiti. JSN for the Hawks on the franchise. And we flip it. Is it a zone? This one's going to be zone in. For the Bucks, Bucky Irving. A non-rookie because he was a rookie last year. Scorer, I'm starting to think, has more patches that come out than they do anything else. I don't think we got very many numbered out of that one either. That might have been one of our more base packs. Or base boxes. Wasn't a lot on that one. Yes, Kiwi. There's a Bucks patch. There. See, Kiwi, you didn't hit earlier. You are starting to hit now. So, remember that, though. Remember that on my next breaks. Remember that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Empty boxes always, guys. We need some Lions. Ryan wanted some Lions. We got to get it. Empty pack. We got a numbered. There's our base. Tez Johnson. Andres. I'm not even going to pronounce that last name. Andres for the Patriots. Simmons for the Chiefs. Bringenstol. For the Chargers, Omari Hampton on the hot rookies. Malik Neighbors on the emerged. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the franchise. And on the blue, it is going to be a rookie. College lid. Nick, I'm not even going to say it. Is going to go to Ethan Imanwori for the Hawks out of 185. Not even I can't even pronounce it, and I'm not even going to try. That is on the blue cube, the blue diamond, whatever you want to call it. It's on the blue. So, which is where a lot of teams can't win, on the blue. Is a gorgeous card. We still got 3 boxes to go, guys. We're only on box number 3. There we go. Numbered and base off the back. And right off the get-go, Torrey Horton for the Hawks. Out of Colorado State, Ethan. Helm for the Titans. Golden for Green Bay. Pierce for the Falcons. Egbuka on the emerged rookie card for the Bucks. Baltimore Ravens, Derrick Henry on the franchise. McMillan for the Panthers. Goes to Kiwi on the blue. Malik Hooker for the Cowboys on the free givey to KJ out of 185, 14 on print. Not bad for a free givey team right there. Not bad at all. The numbers are starting to come out a little bit more heavy in this run than they did in the last run. This one might be more base. Let's get the base out of there. Luther Burden III on the Bears. Henderson for the Patriots. Carter for the Giants. Williams for the Patriots. Shedeur Sanders on the hot rookies. Nice. Shedeur Sanders back-to-back on the graffiti rookie. Kiwi, you're having a day. You are having a day, my man. Jimmy Johnson on the Minnecanton. And on the yellow is going to be Lattimore for the Commandos. Going to Squeal. Kiwi, you are having some craziness. I'm going to have to upgrade to a box. I almost bet. Here we go. I already saw what that was off the front. We come off the back. Mad Max is right there on the base. Dylan Gabriel for the Browns. There you go. Ollie Gordon for the Dolphins. Antoine Wells for the Giants. Jalen Royals for the Chiefs. Riley Leonard for the Colts on the graffiti. Brian Dawkins on the Minnecanton. Jonathan Taylor for the Colts. And on the yellow to the Bengals, Shamar Stewart on the yellow to the Bengals. That's going to Squeal. It's actually a sick card. Get it. This one's feeling like we might have another thickie. I'm gonna bet we do. And we do. Take the base off the back. There we go. All right. Connolly Jr. for the Commandos. Trey Harris for the Chargers. Makabu for the Eagles. Noel for the Texans. Oh, well, I gave that one away. Foye for the Jags on the yellow. Jalen Carter on the franchise. Abdul Carter for the Giants. On the graffiti. Harrison Smith on the franchise for the Vikings. On the Stars, Bo Nix. The helmet of the team is in that spot. Oh. Bo Nix on the Stars patch for the Broncos. Going to Kiwi. The doctor in the house. And the doctor's eating right now. This is what happens when there's $12 teams and you eat them up. And there were 5 that were left over. But yet, the house is not getting none of these sick ass hits. Bo Nix on the patch? Like, come on. Here we go. Numbered, we need an auto is what we need. Where is our first auto? That is another thickie. That's 2 thickies out of the same box. The base. Go in there. Trevor Etienne. I've got his brother's auto. Amos for the Commandos. Harvey for the Broncos. Devon Jackson for the Vikings from the back. Michael Penix Jr. on the yellow. Not a bad one. From the back, Dwight Freeney for the Colts. TJ Watt on the franchise. Jalen Milroe for the Seahawks on what I like to call the graffiti. We are going to flip from the back. It is a zoned in. It is for the Jets. It is going to Brad. Ahmad Sauce Gardner on the solid green. That is kind of sick. You got my prescriptions. What? I'm already losing my shit over these boxes. We got 3 to go. Oh yeah, Ethan, you better be smiling. All that trash talk. And now I'm getting your stuff right now. Now it's fire. Give my man trash. I work with the guy. I can talk shit. Alright, I gotta grab some top loaders. Some top loaders, and I already know that we are gonna have some more patches that come out. I didn't call the doctor. I'm just saying, the doctor came in and found fire. I'm just saying. Alright, guys. Boxing number 4. We got to get some Lions. Ryan wanted some Lions. Got to get some Lions. I don't know where the Lions are at. We need some. I want to pull a sick Hassanin is what I want to pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Empty box. Well, I called you doctor because your name is Dr. Kiwi, so you are the doctor. Let's get it, guys. Oh, there's the man. There's the numbered base off the back. Will Howard. Mafa for the Cowboys. Free team. Cam Scatterbo for the Giants. Membu for the Jets. Malik Neighbors on the emerged. Marvin Harrison Jr. for the franchise. Shedeur Sanders again on hot rookies. The first blue. It is a rookie. Ho, 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 ho. That looks like a Browns helmet. I'm just saying. Mafu for the Cowboys. 185 on the free givey. Not a bad hit on a free team. I saw a lid that looked like the Browns, and I was hopeful. Thank you for the follow. We will get you back. I was hopeful. A little bit, but I was hopeful. Empty pack. Guys, all these cards you're seeing, all these teams, were $12 teams. If you missed out, you missed out. Tootin, Mason Graham, Nolan for the Cardinals, Travis Hunter finally on the base for the Jags, Mike Evans on the franchise, McMillan on the rookie emerged for the Panthers, CeeDee Lamb on the franchise, and Joe Cribbs for the Bills out of 185. Brock Lesnar came out at the SummerSlam. Dude, Bills are eating. Guys, and don't worry, if you don't hit, you will get still something that comes to you. So, you're not going to go home empty-handed. This one might be more our base pack. There's the base. Williams for the Lions. Higgins for the Texans. Johnson for the Steelers. Isaiah Bond, that's an NIL. We know where that one's going. Shedeur Sanders again on the graffiti rookie. Jimmy Johnson. Harrison Smith for the Vikings on the yellow. It is a rookie. Woody Marks for the Texans, which goes to the house. I tell you guys, I tell you all the time. Isaiah Bond, that is the one we hit a bunch of. Oh, you're going home with a bunch. Isaiah Bond is NIL. That will be drawn at the end of the rip for whatever team it goes to. If you're in the break, guess what? You got a shot at it. There's the base. Jack Besh for the Raiders. Fannin for the Browns. Brooks for the Commandos. Ibuka for the Bucks. Hot rookies, Trey Harris for the Chargers. Ibuka again on the graffiti rookie. The yellow, not a rookie, Mailata for the Eagles. And Men of Canton, Richard Seymour. Two packs, two boxes. We need an auto. Where are our freaking autos right now? We need an auto. I haven't seen one yet. Base. Emin Worry for the Hawks. Judkins for the Browns. Watts for the Falcons. Brady Cook for the Jets. Abdul Carter on the rookie for the Giants. Franchise Jalen Carter for the Eagles. Rashad Bateman for the Ravens. And Earl Campbell on the Men of Canton. No, I don't hate you. I don't know where the Lions are at. Don't feel bad, though. If I have to send you some Lions, I've got Lions for you. I still got 2 boxes to go, my man. But then again, there's a fatty again. There's the base. Sanders for the Chargers. We'll just say Princely for the Panthers. Woody Marks for the Texans. Cam Ward on the base. From the back, A.J. Barner on the yellow for the Hawks. Caleb Williams on the franchise. This is where you're going to start seeing all of them. Cam Scattaboo on the graffiti. Myles Garrett for the Browns. And my kid reporter. It's going to be another zoned in for the Ravens. Going to Robbie, Zay Flowers on the zoned in. Damn it, Kiwi, I'm trying to find it. It just hasn't come out yet. Oh, not that one. This one. There we go. I used to like it here. Ryan, give me a chance, my man. Come on. I got 2 boxes to go, Ryan. Even if I don't hit any Lions, it doesn't mean I won't send you any Lions. I am kind of surprised the Lions have been very thin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Empty box. If I hit a big Lions now, I tell you what. There's numbered right there on the front one. That's base. Trevor Etienne. Amos. R.J. Harvey. Donovan Jackson. Travis Hunter for the Jags. Jeffrey Simmons on the franchise. Ed Reed for the Ravens on the Minute Canton. It is not a rookie. Aiden Hutchinson for the Lions out of 185. 47 on print. Ryan, where you at, Ryan? There's a numbered for you. There's a numbered. Oh, 1 of 1? Yeah, we can wish in one hand and crap in the other. I tell you what, I haven't hit a 1 of 1 in a long time. Aiden Hutchinson. My man should be back this year. That is a sick card. Put him right up here on top. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, look, he fell down like he did last year. There we go. Y'all knock it off. Aiden Hutchinson on a numbered card. They have 6 1 of 1s in this product? Damn. I haven't hit a 1 of 1. The last one I did was a print plate. I've never hit a 1 of 1 card. There's the base. Mad Max on the top again. Carnley. Trey Harris. Muba for the Eagles. Jalen Knoll. Joey B on the franchise. Jackson Dart on the graffiti rookie for the Giants. There you go. Bo Nix on the franchise. And this blue is going to be a rookie. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, that's a quarterback. That's a quarterback. Out of 185, that is Will Howard for the Steelers. Mo! On the yellow. That is sick. That is sick. My man Mo. Always pulling that boy Steelers. Always pulling that boy Steelers. That is sick. That's on the... yeah, that one is sick. Last break, we couldn't get anyone to buy the Steelers. And we ended up hitting damn near what I thought was a case hit. There's the base. At least we know the yellow's a rookie. Tez Johnson. Borregales for the Patriots. Simmons for the Chiefs. Well, we know these two are sticking together throughout this product. Nico Collins on the franchise. Brock Bowers on the emerged. Garrett Wilson. This yellow is a rookie. Ooh, that's a Colorado lid. That's a Colorado lid. Travis Hunter for the Jaguars. That is going to Kiwi. On the yellow rookie. Kiwi having a break. Kiwi is having a break. But when you buy 9 teams, you can have a break. I'm just saying. Craziness. We need an auto, though. That's the only thing we are chasing at this point. We need an auto. Get the base out of here. There we go. We're just going to say JT for the Colts. Scorton for the Panthers. Leonard for the Colts. Riley Leonard on the quarterback. Arroyo for the Hawks. Deion Sanders on the Mini-Canton. Cam Ward on the hot rookies. Take that boy all day long. Drake May. And on the yellow, not a rookie, but it will be Malik Neighbors for the Giants. Going to Dirty T. Two packs, one box. That's where we are at. Base off the back. Luther Burden for the Bears. Henderson for the Patriots. Carter for the Giants. Williams for the Patriots. Jalen Milroe for the Hawks. Ashton Jeanty on the graffiti for the Raiders. Let's go into Dirty T. Joe Namath, and on the yellow is going to be Cooper Kupp for the Hawks. I hate to say that, but it's Cooper Kupp for the Hawks. Should have been Cooper Kupp for the Rams, but we know where that one's at. Jeanty on the graffiti. And Jalen Milroe on the hot rookies. My man eating right now, I'll tell you that. Already in a Seahawks uniform. Yep. For 2025, didn't take them long to do that. So, here we go. Last pack of box number 5. And we got a thickie. Badger for the Chiefs. Johnson for the Cardinals. Revel for the Cowboys. Grant for the Dolphins. We're going to come from the back. Westbrook for the Dolphins. Luther Burden III for the Bears. Hot rookies, Jackson Dart for the Giants. Amon-Ra St. Brown for the Lions. All right, where's my kid reporter? Here we go. Kenneth Grant off the back. You've already seen that one. It is going to be another zoned in to the Titans. To Brad. Tony Pollard on the all blue. That is sick. Ain't just sick, that's just gorgeous. We've got that top loader's not going to work because it's not a rookie card. So, all right, we'll put Tony Pollard up here. We'll be nice for the moment. We got one box left, guys. One box. We need an auto. But remember, guys, this is only part 2 of the Chase the Case. We have a part 3, which will be the next 6 boxes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And at $12 a team, you don't want to sit on it. That will be next Friday for the next break. And you never know what can come out of these boxes. We ain't even done yet. We are not even done yet. And we got another red. There's the base. We have another red dots. It's going to be out of 25. Jackson for the Bills. Milroe again for the Hawks. Williams for the Lions. Higgins for the Texans. Cam Ward for the Titans. On the rookie emerged. Josh Jacobs for the franchise. Isaiah Bond. That's going to be an NIL. It is not a rookie. Brian Burns for the Giants. Out of 25. That is going to Dirty T. That is gorgeous. Almost a color match. When you look at the red and the blue, that is gorgeous. And Isaiah Bond on the hot rookies. That is an NIL. That is going to be up for grabs after the break. That red is almost as gorgeous as that freaking Khalil Shakir. All right. Hot rookies, Isaiah Bond. Is that the only NIL that's in score? Because he seems to be the only one I'm pulling. That one will be up for grabs at the end. All right. This might be a thickie. No, it's not. It's another color. Base out the back. Corey, welcome in. All right. Bryant for the Falcons. Restrepo for the Titans. Jack Besh for the Raiders. Fannin Jr. for the Browns. Stafford on the franchise. Egbuka for the Bucks on the rookie emerged. Derrick Henry, and then on the blue is not going to be a rookie. Jonathan Stewart out of 185 to the Panthers. Kiwi. Going to Kiwi. Oh, Arch Manning on the NIL. Oh, I'd love to pull one of those. The doctor is having a day. I'm just going to say that. He's having a day. No, Dirty T, I got Kiwi on that. I can double check, but I think I got that on there. Dirty T, I got you on the Chargers, Giants, and the Raiders. You might have had the Panthers in the previous one. I'll double check it though. Yeah, Friday you had the Panthers. Yes, you did. All right, here we go. We're gonna go back. This is gonna be a thickie. The base is coming out. Yeah, Kiwi's got the Panthers. No, Kiwi, he's good. He was thinking back to Friday. We'd all like to rewind the clock if we can. Show for the Saints. Neal for the Saints. Emanwari for the Seahawks. Judkins for the Browns. From the back, rookie. On the yellow, Tyleik Williams for the Lions. Penix Jr. for the Falcons on the emerged. Terrell Owens on the Manny-Canton. On the graffiti, Omarion Hampton for the Chargers. And Kid Reporter coming up. This is a zoned in. For the Lions, David Montgomery. Ryan, you need more? We always need more. Now Ryan is in the chat saying, let's go. Look at that. A patch, a numbered, and a yellowed rookie. Like, come on. We can't get better than that. Outside of an auto? Outside of an auto? And we got 3 packs left to try and find our auto. Yes, now we need an auto. Yes, that's the only thing we're missing. Which, I'm going to be really mad. 2 autos out of 12 boxes that's going to piss me off with score. But we can get it. A Milrow auto? How about just an auto? That I could care less who it is. I just want to see it. The only thing I know is if we pull an auto, it better not go to the house. There's the base. Jordan James for the Niners. Green for the Ravens. Sanders for the Chargers. Princely for the Panthers. There it is. God damn it. No! It's good. We did this last year. I pulled the same auto last year. It's good. Stetson Bennett the 4th. Auto. And the crazy thing is, guys, that's going to the house. I don't want that to, but that one snuck up on us. I pulled this same auto last year. The hit video is on TikTok. McMillan for the Panthers. Leonard for the Colts. Dawkins on the Hall of Fame, or on the Manny-Canton, and Audric Estime for the Broncos. I done got cursed. That's 2 years in a row. I will show. Y'all are going to have to go back in my hits videos on TikTok. I pulled that same auto last year out of the 2024. All right, there's the base. Rourke for the Niners. Starks for the Ravens. Tutu for the Jags. Graham for the Browns. On the graffiti, Tyler Warren for the Colts. Josh Allen on the franchise. Tim Brown for the Raiders. And Blake Corum for the Rams on the yellow. That goes to the house. I pulled that same damn card last year. And last year, it went to Madman Mike in Florida. I'm going to have to send him that same one. Be like, here you go. That's 2 years in a row with the same damn auto. Last pack, guys. We love you all. We're going to get into the last pack. And then we have 2 NIL cards that we are going to have to divvy up to our people. There's the base. Jalen Walker to the Falcons. Ferguson to the Rams. Williams, Niners. Winston Jr. to the Titans. Jonathan Taylor on the Colts. Jalen Milroe again on the graffiti. TJ Watt, and on the yellow is not going to be a rookie. It is going to be a QB, though. Tua, I didn't know I stood here for this photo. And that is getting shipped to my man B, because I'm not holding onto that card even though it went to the house. Alright, guys. It was a crazy night. That's 2 years in a row I've pulled that same auto. Y'all can go back in my videos and look when I pulled it last year, but that's the only auto we got. Stetson Bennett, the fourth for the Rams. We have 2 NIL cards, guys. We have got to draw for. The house will not take them. The hot rookies is number 1. The base Isaiah Bond rookie is number 2. We will pull. The Vikings. Who had the Vikings? Kiwi. You are going to get hot rookies number 1. NIL number 1 is going to go to Kiwi. And the base. The base Isaiah Bond. To the Jets. That is going to go to Brad. To the Jets. On the second NIL. NIL number 2. There we go, guys. Guys, we have went through it all. We are going to be doing a hits video. We did hit quite a, well, not as many patches as the first round. We hit quite a few. More numbered cards this round than we did the last 6. And we did get only 1 auto in this round, which is technically the second time I've pulled this card 2 years in a row. I'm starting to have a curse now between my mini lids and my autos. So, guys, we love you all. We will do a hits video, and as always, the full break video will be coming up. We will get it posted over on our tube channel. But as always, guys, I appreciate all the support. Love you all. Break 80 will be next Friday. It will either be the Luminance Hobby with 2 score Hobby Blasters, or it will be the last 6 Hobby Blasters in part 3 of Chase the Case. Love you guys. Appreciate you all. Appreciate the support. Not a lot of big bangers, but we still had fun. For $12 teams, you can't complain. So, love you guys. We will see you all on the flip side. Anytime you guys got questions, concerns, whatever, you guys can always DM me. So, love you all. We'll see y'all later.